My name's Rodney. I'm a missionary in Thailand, or a Christian. I'm a Christian in Thailand. Do the work of a missionary, but I'm not trained. It's been about 3.5 years since I've been back to the States, and it's been a real awakening when I came back this time, because when you're gone a long time, you don't realize how bad things have gotten and how bad it was when you left. I've gotten used to living in Thailand with little, because we don't need it there. So I wrote this down, and I'm going to read it to you, pretty much read most of it. Satan has a strong grip on the American people. That's obvious. I believe that disaster is coming. It's imminent. And how we respond when the devastation comes will determine our own destiny. If we repent and return to our God, He will instantly forgive us. But we will suffer the consequences of our sin. God has blessed this nation for so long, and we've responded by allowing godless people to wipe prayer out of our lives. We've allowed the few who do not know God to rule over us. He's not happy with us. Disaster is imminent. It's not if, but when. It's the one thing that brings us to our knees and returns us to Him. When it strikes, don't ask why. Ask for forgiveness. He will receive us back instantly. Look around you. What do you see? Have you surrounded yourself with what you need in life, and you've given the rest to further His kingdom here? Or is what you see around you your wants in life? The stuff you want. Stuff you think you deserve because you work hard for it. Everything we got is from God. We have it all. It's hard to be a Christian here in America. We do have it all. We can have anything our sinful hearts desire. I think Satan even helps us to get it. I know he's constantly telling us we deserve it. We buy his lies more than we believe God's truth. God gives us all we need to live in this world. Clear instructions, black and white. How to follow the right path. He wants our fellowship. He's tried everything to get our attention, and we've been blinded by our own selfishness. All sin comes from one thing and one thing only. It comes from our selfish wants. The good life, we call it. It's not the good life, it's death. We've closed our eyes to the truth and bought the lies. You know, what really scares me is when Jesus talks of the road to heaven. It's a narrow road and few find it. Yet we all believe we are being good and that God in His mercy will allow us to enter heaven. That's a lie from Satan. God never said that. Yet the majority of the Americans believe it. They think if we just be good, we'll get there. That's why the majority of us will be spending eternity in death. The few will be with Him. You know, I cringe every time I hear people saying, "Jesus, please return now." I say, no, not now. There are too many that are going to perish. It's our job to open their eyes. Their blood will be on our hands. He has commissioned all of us as missionaries, all of us. Most have failed in the field, me too. Most of my life I've spent seeking stuff. I thank God He forgives, even a sinner like me. I know I'm secure, but it doesn't bring me peace. I see so many brothers and sisters beside me, still seeking the purpose for their lives, still running to grab hold of the golden ring, thinking if they can catch it, they will forever be satisfied. I'm satisfied, more now than any other time in my life. Yet I got the least stuff. If you don't understand that, then seek the answer. Only God can fill that longing that we all seek. There's a hole in our heart that only He can fill. What is there to life? Why are we here? We're here because He allows us to be here. Because of His great love for us. He's holding back, telling us few to reach the many. We have free will to refuse Him. But the shame of it will be on us in the end. I will not be standing before God in judgment. I'm going to be in the dirt and shame for not doing more. What's it worth for one soul? For the one who's being saved, it's life. Life beyond anything in this world or anything we can imagine. If by dying today, I could save one more soul, then by living for another 20, 30 years, then I would choose to die today. Because there's nothing. This world is worthless. It's just a stepping stone. I only pray that I can do more to save more, who will go out to save more. Don't look for the abundant life on this earth, people. If you follow God, He'll give you everything you need. Everything you need to live. If you don't follow Him, it's not going to be a good outcome for us. Living in Thailand and living with a little has opened my eyes to a lot of what goes on here. I didn't see it before. When you're part of it, it's hard to see. Everything around you is, everybody's doing it. We think we're living the right life, but we're not even close. If we seek God, He will answer us. He will give us what we need. Sorry, it's not a good message. The end.